Yeah, yo. Woke up in the morning and to God be the glory. Thankful for another day to tell my story. Put my opinions in the universe and let them orbit. I'm from the dirty south with a dirty mouth, might need orbit. Miss things on me like a nigga Norbit. Had to refuse them cause my bitch no Resfusion, she gorgeous. As I dap my sons up and kiss my daughter forehead. Tell them we gon' get this money till my pockets morbid. Remember living in apartments, now we playing mortgage. You ain't gotta like a nigga regardless, baby, I'm blessed. And I keep that blick with me, we like grits and eggs. As you sip your coffee, flick your cigarette and let a nigga vent.
Yeah, we back. Oh, we back. Grits and Eggs podcast. It's episode 51. I'm your host, Deontay Kyle, but who's behind the camera?
Big Taylor Port Cat.
As always, DeontayKyle.com. Shop your merch. Go grab that. We got Black History Month shit in.
Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge. Right on the Black History Month. You can go get the Live from Jackson Journal. We got shit for you. Follow me, Deontay.Kyle. On Instagram, Deontay_Kyle. On TikTok, Grits and Eggs Podcast on YouTube. Audio drop every Monday. Visual drop every Wednesday. Big Cat.
BIGG_KAT 89.
Yes, sir. Give us a call, 657-234-EGGS. That's 657-234-3447. We got some voicemails we're going to do today. We got some emails. Deontay@DeontayKyle.com. Shoot me an email. This is for all your music submissions, for your advice, for all inquiries, booking. Deontay@DeontayKyle.com. Got a special episode 51 today. Finna get real Southern. Finna get real hip-hop. You done seen her, huh? It's my TikTok auntie, comedian, queen of the South. Okay. GiGi LeFlair.
John DeMarco, heavy hitters. Okay. Holiday season.
Shit like that.
Right. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
How you doing, GiGi?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Absolutely.
It's a pleasure.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, everything cool?
You know, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Talk shit.
If he don't give me not another blessing, I still had way too many.
Yeah.
So
I
can't complain.
Remember where you at, nigga.
I can't complain. He did too much for me already, but I'm still gonna ask for a few things extra.
Yeah. I'm gonna send me up a prayer tonight.
It feel like he's sending me to spam because he ain't answering a few of my last prayers. Hey, cuz, you still with me, big dog?
Nah,
Hey, am I blocked? Hold on, cuz. Wait a minute now.
nah, being in the spam folder is crazy.
Hey, you ain't spam me, did you, Lord? Hey, it's me again, big dog. I was just wondering.
So you become most notable on TikTok first, correct?
Correct.
But you did a real good job of integrating over to Instagram, I will say.
Listen, my Instagram, so TikTok taking off, I built it from the ground up. Like all of my platforms, I built it from the ground up. But what helped me on Instagram, honest to God, it was literally Lil Duval. Lil Duval shared one of my nail videos, and it was my nail video I talked about the type of nails that I like to get. I prefer long, gripper, 2-3 inch bedazzled rhinestone overlay, just quick little Freddy Cougar finger. Mm-hmm. I prefer those type of nails, and I did a video about it, and he shared it, and my platform went from probably maybe 10,000 to, in a matter of 6 months, over 100,000 people.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, out of nowhere.
That's
and
pressure.
I'll forever be grateful for that. Forever.
That's love. And you get a lot of love from comedians.
Facts.
Most people won't do the transition from social media into actual stand-up. Most people try to go skit route, and that burn out. Then they try to stage, and they probably waited way too long to get on the stage.
Right.
But you went right to the stage. Was that always something that you aspired to do, just to be a comedian?
So, in all actuality, I was actually doing stand-up first.
Oh, word.
So I'd already been doing stand-up, and then I've always, kind of toyed around online on social media. And it just happened that stand up. It just happened that the social media took off, and then people started finding out, oh, you do stand up too, yada yada yada, and it just kind of translated from there.
Yeah.
And put more eyes onto something that I was already doing.
It makes sense though, because you was like a natural comedian. So
thank you.
I didn't see the comedy come until afterwards. So I thought it was just like a transition. But that makes sense now that you say that. How has that been? Like, what got you into stand up?
So I started doing stand up. So my very first time doing stand up was in 2017. My aunt had a party and she booked me to be like, she let me do some entertainment at her 50th birthday party. Yeah. And like, that was my first little bug of, okay, I see this. And then my first paid gig, like I didn't take it serious. I had the bug then. I started taking it serious in 2021. I had a cousin that was already a comedian. Him and his wife booked me to be on a show with them in Columbia, South Carolina, opening for Bubba Dub. And I got paid $75 to do that show. That was probably the best $75 I ever made in my life because you paid me to do something that came natural, and I was happy about it. Like I felt like, hold up, yeah, okay,
man. I can't lie. We just had our show in Jackson, and it's like to transition this to a stage, and then we getting paid. Like people buying tickets, people buying merch. I was like. At first, it took me a little minute to realize, like, damn, we really doing this shit.
You're really doing it.
You on the stage, and then it just clicked, like, damn, this is where I'm supposed to be at.
You were gonna, and what makes it even better, you were gonna talk about this stuff anyway.
Exactly.
You were gonna say this anyway.
Yeah, because you was gonna tell them jokes. You gonna get them jokes.
I was gonna say this anyway.
Yeah.
So you were gonna pay me to put on an outfit that I already had. To come in here and tell you something. I was gonna say it whether you want to hear tonight.
Right.
And I'm gonna have a few drinks on y'all.
Type shit.
And then you're gonna pay me. And then I'm gonna get to go home.
That's the dream.
Come on, man.
That's the dream.
I'm out here living the dream. What you talking about?
I've been being funny my whole life for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I've been giving y'all these jokes for free under the shade tree for years.
Yeah.
High time somebody gives me a buck or two for this.
For sure.
What?
For sure. So from that first paid gig, was you like, this what I'm finna do? Like, I'm on with it. 2021,
from that first paid gig, when I walked out of there, August 2021, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna take it serious. Yeah. I'm gonna be for real about it. I'm gonna take it serious. I'm gonna put time aside every day to either make a skit, write a joke. I'm gonna put in the work so I can start doing this. And if I gotta build it from the ground up, then okay, so what?
Yeah, well,
so
I would say that from the consumer perspective, right? It's like what I was saying. It's like we seen you blow up telling jokes and just being really. It's not even really telling jokes. You just being yourself. Like that's why I call you my TikTok auntie, because like this is how our people talk.
We're having in-house conversations.
Yeah, we really, like, I think that's what the podcast is. It's like, bro, this is what we talked about anyway. It's like everybody get on the internet and try to like, let me say something that's gonna be click worthy, but like real shit is click worthy.
Front porch conversations.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on the real shit every time.
Right, front porch conversations, sitting around the aisle in the kitchen conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandma, your mama is hot combing your sister's hair, and she's sitting there talking about stuff, and you're in the living room and y'all talking trash over the couch.
Yeah,
while these are conversations you would have had.
And this stuff you hear when your mama on the phone too.
Mm-hmm.
You ear hustling like.
Your uncle just walked in with 19 keys attached to his side, and it's jangling.
and the homie.
Right. Him and his homeboy Howard.
They already been drinking.
Right, they already been drinking. Your uncle come in, he got on a nugget bracelet.
Yeah.
He got on a nugget bracelet and a pinky ring, and he come in and he say, "Oh, that nigga ain't got nothing on him. Tell him, Tony."
He been talking shit all day. All day. Just brought it in the house.
Right. He got a cooler of, he got 19 Miller Genuine drafts in a cooler on the back of a two-tone pickup truck.
That's they don't run.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So the thing that's unique is like we hardly see like authentically ourselves, especially like Southerners.
Correct.
Sometimes we'll see niggas doing
a caricature of us.
Caricature, but like not real. So I think that's
fried chicken. For what I say, I got a man that's more than 8 foot. Well, I declare.
Yeah, that shit be nasty work.
Fuck out of here,
bro.
bro.
That shit be nasty. But to see you go from there to the stage, and well, you was already on the stage, but to get some notoriety on the internet, and then continue to pursue that path, and then you win the comedy competition for Kev on Stage.
Yeah.
And that take you all the way to California.
California.
How was that?
Absolutely amazing. I'm learning that sometimes in life when you don't know what you're doing, you know you're doing the right thing because sometimes God will just send the people that you need anyway. That's how you know that you're doing the right thing. Like you have no plan. You don't know what you're doing, but it just feels right. And sometimes God will just say, girl, quit. I told your ass to stop. Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Sometimes you're too hard-headed.
Man, you don't be listening, man. Shut your apple here. He thumped me sometime in my soft spot and make me focus and say, look, I know you don't know. Here. This person right here going to show you where you need to go.
Right.
Pay attention.
Did that put you kind of in a network of comedians?
Having people who will genuinely share information with you and they don't want nothing in return other than just to see you win. You'll be surprised how many people... I'm going to say this. This is one thing that I love about us that I don't feel like people highlight enough. They say that we don't work together, and that shit is just simply not true. For me on most things. Like any other community, yeah, we have our problems. But I will say I've met so many comedians that look just like me on my way up that they have been so willing to be like, oh, no, man, here, just call this person and see if, maybe it works for you. Oh, well, here, this is what I did. It don't work for me on this, but it might work for you on this. Here, talk to this person. Just the fact that somebody's so willing to give you a little tidbit of information, and you don't know how important it may be. Just having other comedians who are already solidified that'll pull me in the room with them and say, hey, I got a show. Yeah, come on in. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to come on in. Yeah. And they'll just put me in the room. Sometimes just being in the room is the gift.
Yeah, that's it.
And you network it however you see fit so it can work out in your favor.
Yeah.
Sometimes all I need is, hey, I just needed to play. I had a plan.
Yeah.
I just needed okay.
Yeah, you just need to keep that door cracked for me. We're gonna be all right.
That's all I'm asking. I didn't ask you to sit me down at the table. I didn't ask you to give me a ride, baby. I'll find a ride. All I'm saying is when you go in there, don't shut the door all the way.
Right, yeah.
Let me get my little foot in there. I tell my own lie to get in there. Just leave the door cracked. I won't even put you in it.
Right.
Let me get in there.
I think I can attest to that as well. I don't really buy into that mess of like we don't look out for each other. Cause
we do.
I like, it's been people that have put me in rooms with people that's just like, and you get in the rooms and they show you love. Like they may have already been exposed to your content, or it could be their first time meeting you, but it's love off the rip because you came in through this person. They trust these people. And I done built up a network here in Atlanta with some local comedians and stuff too. Some folks with some real major names. And I don't think it's like in good taste of name drop, but just type shit like. But it's like they be showing love and they be giving real game out too. Like yeah, they be giving real game, and it's like you'll apply it and see it work, and they'll like lend spaces to you and like. That should be real, bro. I think the thing is, the people that say don't nobody look out for them, don't look out for nobody else. That could be
a possibility. I also feel like sometimes it's about perspective. Everybody doesn't have the luxury of being able to see the optimism in things. Right. Sometimes if you just been fed cups of shards of glass all the time, that's just kind of what you expect. Yeah. And I don't want to knock that for anybody, but some of my most influential and monumental things that have happened to me, they included people that look just like me.
Right, absolutely.
People that look just like me. And some of the worst things that have happened to me included people that look just like me.
When you round black folks, though, you going to get the both. You going to get both.
Okay.
Because, like, I stay in proximity to black folks. So, like, yeah, black people done did me dirty. Black people done
your
show me the most love.
Your experiences are going to be with who you're around.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I want to be around. I don't really desire nothing else. So, I'm going to take the good with the bad and however it comes.
Yeah, this comedy journey, it's been an absolute blessing to be able to be in the rooms with people that I watch on TV, I see on social media, and for them to be so welcoming, always willing to make a place for me at their table. People like Ronnie, and like you say, name dropping, but I do want to make sure I give these people their flowers for sharing space with me. Kev on Stage, Ronnie Jordan, Carlos Miller, T.I.'s been grateful enough to make room at his table for me. Like, just I never would have thought in a million years that I'm a country girl from a hole in the wall town called Woodruff, Woodruff, South Carolina. I never would have thought something like this would have happened to me.
Yeah, but shit, but you jumped out being yourself. That authenticity gonna pay off every time.
Right.
Speaking of Ronnie Jordan, you see me?
Oh, Ronnie.
Yeah,
Ronnie.
yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
He pulling up. Shout out Ronnie
Ronnie's
Jordan.
super dope. Shout out to Ronnie Jordan and the Blessed AF brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cool as hell. Like Remo, I
Super
talked to
cool.
Remo. Remo cool as hell.
Haha was a Haha Mafia.
Yeah.
Super dope. Everybody's dope. Erica, Ronnie Jordan, T.I. Remo, everybody. Calamar, super dope.
And shout out my boy Ferg.
I love Yo Ferg.
Yeah.
I love Yo Ferg. He and I did a show together at the Comedy Zone in Greenville. So yeah, shout out to Yo Ferg. He is super dope.
So the transition of like it going from like you grassroots to it blowing up, and now we hitting the stages all the time. I want to give you opportunity, like if you got shows and stuff, you go ahead and plug.
So I have a show coming up on March 6th at the Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta. So make sure that you come and check that out. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this. I also have a show coming up in March 20th. I'll be in Detroit, Michigan. I'll be at Punchlines. On March 23rd, I will be at Hyenas in Dallas, Texas. And on the 28th, I'll be in North Little Rock at the Nut House.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to move around out here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to move around.
That's what we was just talking about. Like we want to go to the blackest places.
Of course.
That's like, cause we was just in Jackson. Jackson showed us crazy love.
I believe it.
And then also too, like, even the people that came from out of town, it's just like, it show, man, your folks gonna support you, bro. Like if you just, I think a lot of times we'll try to like take this mentality where we'll use our talents and try to hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to hit a lick, and it's like overcharging people or not being professional, not putting out quality product. Like once you get the following, you just feel like, oh, I could just do whatever, and they gonna fuck me. It's like, no, if you bring the right shit to black folks gonna show you the love.
So
first.
Our buying power is absolutely crazy in this country. Like we have the largest buying power. Like we'll spend that money, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna play with me about it.
Yeah, because black folks don't play by their money.
We respect black people are some of the most genuine people you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. We care about sincerity and we care about you being genuine. This is something that me and somebody was talking about this once before, but we care about you being sincere to the point to where it's not what you said, it's how you said it. Tone matters. That we care about you being genuine. We don't care about the niceness.
But that's a part of our language too. We know we can say one word like five
right.
different
The tone
ways
matters.
and mean five different things.
Correct.
So it's like we clocking that off the rip.
We're clocking it. So we can tell when you're being genuine. We don't care about what you said. It was
No,
you know what I mean?
No,
So-
I felt where it was coming from though.
right.
Yeah.
We understand that we care about the sincerity in what you said. That matters to us. So that matters and translate in everything that we do. And
Yeah.
I think that social media has worked because, like you said, me being genuine with people, it's allowing me to connect with people who've had similar experiences as me.
Facts.
I like to refer to it as the shade tree people. People who grew up with red dirt under the shade tree, playing horseshoes, playing tonk.
Yeah.
Kids get their plate first.
Yeah.
Red cups. Your uncle got shine. And he calling everybody over. You want a little nip. You want a little sip. Those type of people. That's my tribe.
Yeah.
That's my tribe.
And that's like real Southern country culture for real. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we all come from it. A lot of us run away from it too. Because
We
it's
do.
stereotypes of it. But I think, now I will say
We
this.
do.
I will say this though, given that, you have made, like, I've noticed over like the last 90 days, you really made really since Project Pat had showed you the love, you really been putting a spotlight on the Southern hip hop from like our
Absolutely.
generation, like early 2000s.
Millennial music.
Yeah, the millennial music.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. We be locked in on that because that's what we
Absolutely.
talk about. We love that shit.
I love music.
Yeah, for sure.
Particularly our subgenre of hip hop. Just like with anything that you do, I feel like your experiences shape how and why you do things. Southerners have always been kind of like, we were the kids that were outside. We were the kids that were outside, and we built we built this community amongst each other because we were kind of shut out. Like, oh, go, the grown people are in here talking, go outside.
Yeah.
So we were kind of like the kids that we got stuck outside. We didn't get to sit at the table with the grown people. Like, this the grown people table.
Yeah, it was like New York and the West Coast.
Right. So we learned to build on our own.
Yep.
And we finally got that shine and that spotlight. And I think that once we got it, it made others kind of tap back into, you started to remember those days at grandma's house.
Yeah.
You tapped back into, because you ran from it, whether you ran from it on purpose or to assimilate, whatever, you started to look at those times at spending the night with grandma over the weekends with all your cousins in the South with reverence. Sleeping on pallets.
Yeah.
Eating Roger Wood sausage sandwiches in the morning.
Big shit.
Right. Right.
And gotta try to like conceal your laugh because your grandma gonna come in there and cuss
Correct.
everybody the fuck.
Stop all that snackling.
And then
all that kikiing and snackling and out.
I was the cousin. I'm the cousin that's gonna keep shit going. I'm trying to break somebody. Like, I'm trying to get you in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that Southern hip hop always has that undertone of familiarity to it because the South has that family.
And I think too, I do like the emergence of like regional rap coming back. Like
I do too.
The West kind of getting back into their bag.
Love it.
I think shout out like Kendrick really kind of putting a battery in their back to like really get back to that West Coast sound. But West Coast artists have been like really doing their thing. I'm excited to see like the East Coast. I think Pop Smoke was gonna usher in like a real new sound for the Northeast, but you know But I think the South has always like just spoken to the South. I adore regional rap and like just regional nuances. I feel like now that the South has a spotlight on it, and it's had a spotlight on it for a long time. One of the things that I try to do on my platform with highlighting Southern rap is sometimes people don't understand Southern rap because sometimes it may be the accent. You may not understand the slang. You may not understand the reference. So what I try to do on my page is I take songs that we grew up with and that we cherish and I highlight it on there and I say it to where sometimes you have to hear somebody say it. Right.
So you can understand it. I've had people say multiple times in my comments, did Gucci Mane say that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what I thought.
Yeah, because
let me go back and listen.
If you listen to Gucci on face value, but if you listen to it on face value, you don't really know that man got bars for real. Like he really be rapping his ass off.
Sometimes it's a lot of Southerners
that be and then sometimes, also too it's just like most of the time an artist like Gucci Mane gonna get notoriety for like the song he got with Jeezy, like just talking about jewelry and flexing and shit. But you ain't really tapped in with like bird flu and sports
I got
centers.
Bird flu, shawty, it's a terrible sickness. Right,
exactly.
Right.
So it's like, and then no pad, no pencil. Gucci is like
Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain. It's a lot. First of all, that man got 1 million mixtapes.
EA Sports.
The EA Sports Center, one of his greatest works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chicken Talk.
Introduced us to Bankroll Fresh, low key.
Yeah.
Very low key. But I think a lot of times it's like I always was into, like I was finna say earlier, ever since like Andre has said the South got something to say, it's like that motherfucker opened up a black hole and it's just been a new portal. And it's always been like very innovative sounds, like Texas with the chop and screw, and then Louisiana with their bounce music, but then also producing some of the most lyrical and powerhouses in the South, period.
Absolutely.
And Cash Money and Lil Wayne. Shout out Master P and them boys too. But then Florida, they always kind of got their up tempo.
So
Florida got their own thing going on. Anyway.
Florida and Louisiana,
they're like cousins. Like.
I think that Florida and Louisiana are two southern states. Well, I'll do you one even better. I think Florida, Louisiana, and Texas are 3 states that are in the South, but they have enough of their own to almost not be. They're still Southern. They're Southern, but they have so much of their own stuff going on that sometimes they don't even fall under the traditional Southern hat. You know what I mean? The Southern culture hat.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you know what I mean? Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina.
Correct. I think
North
that
Carolina,
Florida
Alabama.
sometimes has so much of everything else. North Florida is still Southern,
Yeah.
but South Florida
There's a lot of
is
different
not.
cultures. Yeah.
Right. South Florida is not. North Florida is still very
Yeah,
Southern.
it's farms and shit out there. Like,
Right.
yeah.
I think Louisiana is Southern. New Orleans is not.
Right.
It's its own culture. I think Texas is Southern, but not.
Yeah.
And I'll even break it down one more step. I feel like Texas black people are Southern. The rest of Texas is Tex-Mex.
Right. Because you really dealing with like Houston and Dallas. And then,
Correct. Black
It's a
people in
whole
Texas
nother
are
state.
Southern black people who accept Tex-Mex culture from Texas, but everybody else is Tex-Mex culture who accept a few Southern
Right.
influences. Does
makes
that make sense?
Yeah, it do, actually.
And I feel that Louisiana's the same way. Louisiana, the state, is Southern, but New Orleans is not. New Orleans is its own culture that accepts Southern, attributes.
Right, because
mixed
it's
with other things.
Yeah, just giving the history and stuff.
Florida's
It's
the
very-
same
yeah.
way. Florida is Caribbean and everywhere else is influenced with a few things of Southern attributes until you get about to Tampa.
Yeah. Once you get above like Central Florida, once you get above
Northern
Tampa.
Florida is still lower Georgia,
Yeah,
lower
yeah.
Alabama, Carolinas.
Yeah.
But once you get past Tampa, it's not
It turned into a whole nother thing.
right. You're now. It's not. The same.
Yeah. No, I understand exactly what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying. Because I mean, even like being around the people, you could just like you
get it.
It's a whole different thing.
You get it.
Well, since we're speaking of New Orleans, I know we wanted to talk about that Lil Wayne.
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it.
Lil Wayne on the what was it? Who was that?
What was it, Lil Wayne?
Jello Ball.
What did I think about the Jello? Was it Leangelo Ball
Yeah.
and Lil Wayne song? First, I want to preface what I'm gonna say by saying we love Wayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne Michael Carter. Oh my God, Rabbit Baby. Oh, we love him. We love him. But
Yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
bless your heart, baby. That's all right, baby. You did good. You did good, baby.
is crazy.
You did good, baby. You'll get him next time. You'll get him next time, baby. Yeah, you will. It's all right. That's all right.
Niggas wanted this is what niggas wanted at the Super Bowl.
That's all right, baby. You'll get him. Come on here, sit down with your mama.
Don't stop.
Come
That's
on
what
over
you
here,
wanted to
sit
hear
down.
at the Super Bowl.
You know what?
You want to hear a nigga talk about tougher than Nigerian hair at the Super Bowl?
Listen.
Come on, Wayne. You ain't Super Bowl material, brother.
I love Wayne.
I love him too. I was walking around school rapping the suffix out loud. I was the nigga that rapped the music from the headphones.
Right.
That's who I was.
Right.
You gonna know I'm coming because you're gonna be saying words you don't understand out loud. And I know this shit bar for bar. I'm really in a concert. I just gotta be the class. So I'm walking and I'm performing.
Right. Wayne had us out here. Wayne had me out here in trunk fit, wild thornberry shorts. You know what I mean? He had me out here in wild thornberry shorts.
Yeah, bro had us looking a little
Hey,
Hey, look.
I let that man do that to me.
Man, look, bro. When I was seeing the homies pull up with the lip piercing, I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? What is the influence?
Avril Lavigne.
Nobody was, yeah.
He was a skater boy. You
Yeah.
said see you later, boy.
He
He
was like-
wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah.
Dwayne, go in the house.
Yeah, Dwayne going out.
Dwayne, go in the house. The street light now came on. Go in the house.
The craziest thing about it is like when he first came out, he was rapping so damn good, and then he was tearing features up, putting
Feature
mixtapes
king.
out, putting
Feature
mixtapes
king.
like mixtapes. I mean, the thing is, it was like one
Beat
point
Jack.
he
King.
would get so many. He would have so much material out. It's like every day you could talk about a different project or a different song, and then everybody know this shit word for word.
Word for word.
It's when he made that when we transitioned from Lil Wayne to Young Money.
My God.
That's where Carter 3 is where shit took a hard left turn.
No
Because-
ceilings. No ceilings.
Yeah, because Carter 3.
No ceilings took me to
'cause-
a place.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of how we get from no ceilings to the Carter 3. And then nigga got lip piercing. Nigga, the biggest gangbanger in the world.
Out of nowhere.
He got everybody gangbang. Like, bro, I remember a time in Georgia, you don't know nobody that gangbang. if they did gangbang, they was from California for real. So like everybody was a blood over the summer.
I remember when
2008.
Wayne had weave braided into his hair with the burnt ends.
Sheesh.
He had the burnt ends when he first came out. Back when he was wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Those were burnt ends wobbling on there. They were.
Yeah, because Mystical had.
Yeah, he had burnt
Mystical
ends.
had the burnt ends.
I remember. To me and Wayne grew up together. This man's never met me a day in my life.
Right.
To me, we grew up together. Wayne had burnt ends and he had a blue flag. I remember this.
They was wearing all type of flags.
We grew up with Wayne. We watched him transition into all of these stages. We literally watched Wayne go through all of his stages of figuring out himself. He went from cornrows to the bike, burnt ends Wayne, blue flag. Now he's trunk fit Wayne, Vans.
Well, we can't forget Bape Wayne. That was important. Bape Wayne was.
Bape Wayne was very important.
Bape Wayne is the peak.
Bape Wayne
That's the peak.
is. Let's never forget about Bape Wayne.
Bape Wayne is the peak Lil Wayne. Like
Wayne going with Trina Wayne.
Exactly. You see
Peak
what I'm saying?
Wayne.
That's him.
Peak Wayne.
Dipset Wayne. Very important. Very important time.
Nivea Wayne.
Very important time.
Okay.
When we get Trump
Christina
fit,
Milian Wayne.
Yeah, when we get the truck fit and then we get Bedrock, that's when things start getting out the way. When Wayne start going, when he start going, and I gotta. Nah, that wasn't him. That was gutter. But like just that whole cadence, I gotta. Grocery bag. Like when niggas just start saying shit and say a word.
That was crazy. That was crazy. It was wild times we were living in. You gotta remember we were in tall pinstripe shirts. Pinstripe shirts with 4X jeans.
Yeah. It was nasty.
It was nasty work.
We heard Jay-Z say change clothes and niggas thought that meant put on the big Sean John.
We had on a blazer. Big
ass Sean John. First of all, this is when niggas was really confused because we going business casual. Niggas got on big Sean John, still got on jeans and a fitted hat. So you got on button-up shirt and a fitted hat.
Yeah.
So it's like, is you going to a job interview or is you going to the club?
So we started doing this.
You know I'm going to the club.
We started doing this because they weren't letting us in the clubs. So it used to be at one point in time. They weren't letting us in the clubs. Like they literally put everything on the sign other than you niggas can't come in here.
Yeah.
They almost like this is what the sign would say. The sign would say no athletic gear, no jerseys, no long chains, no baggy jeans, no bright colored hair, no long colored nails, no excessive cargo pockets. It was pretty much no black skin, no full lips. If your great grandfather was property, you can't. I was like, come on, bro. It was almost a brown paper bag test to come in there. So of course,
and then girls just started putting belts around their stomach.
Man, the amount of WWE Hulkamania belts I had.
The amount of intercontinental champions I dated in 2008, nigga. I dated a bunch of cruiserweights, a bunch of intercontinental champions in this bitch.
No outfit was complete until I put on that WWE belt, man.
I hated that shit.
Oh my God.
Just throw the belt on the.
Why did I do that?
Buckle belt. And then it's a shirt, but it's a dress, but it's not, but it's tights underneath that, but it's a skirt.
It was too much. We was
doing
a
lot of shit going on.
We was dressed like real estate agents.
Man, when the homie, when I went to the club and the homie was like, all right, I'm getting dressed now. Come pick me up in like 15 minutes, and we go pick him up. And this nigga had on a blazer. I was like, man.
A blazer, right.
Where you
dressed like a real estate agent.
Now, where you get that from, man?
That mug is dressed like he work at Structure.
Where you get that? Where you get the fucking blazer?
Right.
Go back
Century
in the house.
21.
Go back in the house and put on a goddamn polo, man, like the rest of these folks, bro. Because you got polo crazy.
I'm not going to lie, though. It could be because, I'm a little old school, but I did appreciate the Hood Carlton era that Young Dro ushered in. I did appreciate that.
What the fuck was you finna say?
Nigga, blazer is nasty, nigga. The shirt, dress shirt, vest.
Oh!
Wait, the Argyle vest, the sweater vest.
You talking about when niggas got introduced to the fedora.
Yeah.
That era.
Right.
No. This is disgusting.
Very nasty work.
Eras.
Very nasty work.
First of all, from in between white tee to the Young Dro era, it was like a summer.
Right.
Maybe it's like a nice, like, it was like 2007, 2008. 2009, we was fully Young Dro out.
Right.
Poloed out.
That's true.
We was fully going Hollister, American Eagle.
Two collars.
Actually, niggas don't know how to do nothing.
2 collars.
First of all, niggas aren't doing anything subtle.
No.
Niggas is not gonna have a Hollister shirt. We are going in Hollister, nigga. Niggas is outside in Sperry's fighting.
Right, and Nike socks.
Niggas got on boat shoes in the middle of a parking lot. There ain't a boat. There ain't no water close by.
Single. Can't even swim.
Niggas got on boat shoes beating ass.
Beating ass.
Beating ass.
Beating you out your Sperry in a Burger King parking lot.
Yeah. Getting beat. Yeah. First
beating
time
you out your Sperry.
Because we tried to do the polo shoes first, but this shit they ain't got a lot of durability. So niggas went, we going Sperry now. Now we gonna wear boat shoes.
Right.
Now it's niggas in the middle of the club.
Slip resistant.
Word. It's niggas in the middle of the club looking like they finna go golf. Niggas ain't wearing socks.
Right. And that's the goon.
And that nigga
that's
shoot
the
you.
goon.
Man, look.
That's the goon.
Most dangerous nigga.
That's the most dangerous.
And he fresh as fuck. Cause Young Dro made it cool to be like a well-dressed gangster.
I used to be in the club and it was a dude in the club and we all knew that this man here was a lunatic. That boy got this. He got a sweater tied around his neck over there. That man will kill you over there, boy, with that sweater tied around his neck.
Man, to get killed by car.
That man will kill you over there, boy. That man will kill you over there with that sweater tied around his neck. Okay.
First of all, leave him alone.
Whoa, he clean and he fit. Hey, leave that boy alone over there.
Leave that man alone, bro. That's a dangerous individual.
You see somebody with a sweater vest or with a sweater tied around their neck, they drinking a tall boy in a club?
Nah.
That man is a killer.
Going to a level with the sweater over your neck. No.
Killer.
No. Being dressed for water polo and drinking a Steel Reserve is insanity.
That man is a killer.
That's some shit you only gonna see down here. Because the nigga got a Steel Reserve and they got
a sweater.
A sweater. You remember when
right. Plastic tip.
No.
Plastic.
No.
Not even a woody.
Niggas used to treat Black and Miles like it was classy. That's when I was sick of niggas. That's when I was sick of niggas, bro. Yeah, let me take the cancer paper out.
Let me freak this black right quick.
Let me freak this bitch.
Let me freak this black right quick.
Nah, I think the funniest thing is like girl fashion have always been a little like nuts. Cause when we was wearing like big ass jabos.
Jabos had a hold on the South that I don't think it did. Jabos didn't do numbers around the rest of the country.
Introduce Southerners to shit, cause we just niggas
Jabos,
niggas take shit and run with it, bro.
Jabot jeans took over the South like the plague, baby. I'm telling you, you could almost get a.
That many Velcro.
I'm telling you, man. You could get a pound
It's a lot
in
of
a pair of
Velcro in the
Jabot
building.
jeans. You could get a pound and a pair of Jabot jeans. You could take.
No, you could really trap the fuck out of.
Yeah, you could get a
jeans.
pound of weed and a pair of Jabot jeans. They had all of them pockets. If you roll it up tight, you can. Okay, maybe I said too much, but listen, Jabot jeans. Jabot jeans took over the South, and I'm telling you, man, it grabbed a hold on us and never let us go. Like, dudes was taking them Jabot strap jeans so serious.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
So serious.
I think about Jabots like twice a year. Like, man,
Maurice Franco Jabot. You got to say the whole name.
Yeah.
Respect the boy. He did numbers down here.
Nah, he really went crazy.
He really did numbers
but
down
then
here.
At the same time, we doing this. We got women wearing Air Force One heels to high school.
Jordan heels.
Where are you going?
Jordan heels.
You going to math?
Jordan heels.
Like, why you got on heels at school?
Jordan
you going
heels.
to math?
Bro,
right. Listen, dog.
Shut up, not gaucho.
Dog, listen, dog.
Yes. And a shrug.
To think about, like, you think about when you remember, like, the first time that you seen a girl go from the flats to the heels at school. And like how she changed.
Oh,
I'm a grown woman.
I'm too mature. I'm too mature for that. First of all, bitch, why you saying mature? You're too young to say mature, for one. I'm too mature for this. Those are childish things. Put those childish things away.
Yeah.
Bitch,
I'm in 11th grade.
Girl.
I thought we was peers.
Girl, you don't even have your social security card to yourself. Calm down.
Peers. Your boyfriend ain't in school no more. I get it.
I'm too mature for that.
The box Chevy pulling out. We get it. God damn. We get it. You're too mature for us. Having to compete with adult men
Oh, it's crazy.
for the juniors and the seniors at the high school.
Yo.
It's just when shit just start getting cooked.
At ATL, nobody batted an eye when Big Boy dropped that girl off at school.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. He just dropped her off and he kept it pushing.
Niggas just watch her walk in.
Nigga went to a home, like his own home, afterwards to feed the dogs.
I remember
What the
that
fuck?
it used to be after the games. I remember after the high school football games, because I'm from a small town, so high school football, I can't even say that. In the South, high school football is a big deal.
It was a big deal, period.
High school football is a big deal. After the games, it was the thing that everybody met at the gas station, and then you go from the gas station to the mall to another parking lot, and you went wherever the box Chevys went. The box Chevys led where everybody was going.
Anywhere where it's more than 200 parking spaces.
It ain't got to be 200.
It could be Walmart. It could be the mall.
Anywhere.
Sam's Club. Anywhere where we can get a couple cars in this motherfucker and just kick it.
If you can turn it, so I've noticed that here in the South, if you can get 4 nice looking cars together, we'll follow you anywhere because we think it's an impromptu car show. We see them 4 cars, we're like, oh, where they going? Well, shit, I'm gonna follow them for you know you got 50 cars following these 4 cars because we think they're going to a car show or a cookout, some type of gathering. Is about to happen of monumental.
Right. This is the movie.
A box Chevy is really a box Chevy tells you a lot. A box Chevy tells you a lot. It can tell you where the party is. It can tell you where something's about to happen.
Yeah.
It can tell you something just happened. A lot can be told.
Yeah.
About a box Chevy.
Yeah.
A lot. If you got that rust at the end of your box Chevy over there by the gas tank, if the back fender is aired out, you don't let that rust get on there. You up to no good.
If those rims could talk, nigga.
You up to no good, man.
You just done seen everything.
That car used to be your brother's car. Your brother got hit with them football numbers, and he let you have the car. You don't take care of the car like you supposed to.
Yeah. Your brother loved
Your
that
brother
car.
was the plug, and he left you his car, and you been out here mistreating this shit. And now Marcel is locked up. Right.
Niggas really real ride that bitch till the wheels fall off.
What?
Literally.
Till the wheels fall off. Like, there's literally still Fruit Loop cars where I'm from, Frosted Flake cars. Like, they're still alive and well and very prevalent.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie. I still will take a colorful box Chevy, a Tropicana.
The Frosted Flake Caprice is insanity. It only come in Caprice form.
I love them.
You can see. Listen. It's certain body types that go with certain
things,
brands. The Caprice, they got the Frosted Flake.
Got to put the Frosted Flakes on there.
They go Frosted Flake.
And then when he get out the car, he has the jacket that goes with it.
Yo, niggas.
I will still take a race car DuPont NASCAR jacket. You're never gonna shame me into not liking them.
I'm just saying
the jacket with the car.
First of all, sir, this is the South.
What a time!
I will never disrespect our
culture.
culture.
Where a nigga will pull up in a Buick Regal. A yellow Buick Regal with M&Ms and jump out with the M&M jacket.
Right, you supposed to.
And it's like, oh, this nigga is fire.
He is fire. He's so fire. It don't make no sense. He fire.
Damn, he ain't gonna be around long.
He fire. He fire. Facts.
Man, it's a short shelf life with them cool ass niggas, man.
And that's my cousin that I want to pick me up on Friday from school. Pick me up, Carl, and turn the music up when we drive off. Turn that music up, Carl. Right. Man, and I'm in the back seat fighting for my life. I can't breathe. That system back there.
The system knocking your goddamn spine apart.
Right.
And the nigga smoking in the car.
Right.
And he hotboxing that bitch.
Right.
He like, oh, you can't breathe? He just cut the defrost on.
Hey.
That ain't helping, nigga.
I still like that type of stuff.
It's circulating already.
To me, I still like that stuff. It's a piece in time of Southern culture that I feel won't ever die. There will always be car shows here. There will always be a cousin Tony that's gonna take his money and get a lime green Tropicana donk with suicide doors on it with the lights and the bike. He's always gonna do that. and he's always gonna be cool.
And it's necessary. No, actually, that shit is never. Old school is never not gonna be cool.
It's never not gonna be
that
cool.
That shit ain't
here.
never gonna. I don't care how
this
many
is a car
BMWs
country.
you pull up. I don't care how many. I don't even give a fuck about your Maybach. None of that.
None of that.
Give me a box Chevy. I'm good, bro. I be telling niggas all the time. I got nigga dreams, bro.
Cool. Aspirations.
Oh, you got stars in the ceiling, bitch. Them ain't even real stars.
I don't care about that.
I got stars in the sky. I'm finna go get the box Chevy, nigga. We can go T-top with it. I can see the stars when I look up for real.
I like it. Somebody be like, I got a Panamera. Oh, that's nice. Well, I got an OJ Bronco. Really? That's me.
No,
really? An OJ Bronco? Let me see. That's me. Like,
you see that old ass truck I got out there?
I like stuff like that. I like donks. I like Caprices. I like box Chevys. I like car show cars. That to me, that's a part of Southern culture. I enjoy seeing. I enjoy hearing with a little and a little twinkles. I enjoy
about this shit like Ride Spinner. I
enjoy that. Is it country as hell? Yeah. Did he get out the car matching his outfit with a bottom grill? Absolutely. Is it country? Yes. Do I want him to change it? Absolutely not.
Hell no.
I don't want Lil Tony to change shit about it.
Smoking big weed.
I don't want Lil Tony to change nothing about it.
The good gas. He could probably start his fucking car with it. This shit be smelling good as a motherfucker. And them be the coolest niggas though, for real.
Like to me, that's a part of that's a part of Southern culture that sometimes gets villainized.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't. Because I think that is entrenched in Southern culture.
Man,
this is a car. This is a car region. We don't take public transportation.
It's not a lot of public transportation.
We don't do that. We're car
people. So you
got
to take pride in your car,
right?
Especially like you get outside. Even in like a city like Atlanta, it's like the public transportation is cool, but it's actually like something we aspire to get away from. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want their whip,
right?
Like we was in Jackson, bro. In the plaza we was in, it's a Boost Mobile. It's a check cashing place. It's a City Trends. I'm just letting you know where we at.
Okay.
Nigga pulled up in a clean at El Camino.
Oh.
I'm talking about clean, beaten, jumped out, went to City Trends, bought him a pack of white teas, got back in that bitch and peeled off. I said, this is my type of shit. This the shit I love.
Like, that's the shit I like.
And that El Camino was clean as fuck. And this the thing about niggas in the El Camino. Ain't nothing gonna be in the back of that motherfucker.
Ain't nothing back there. Mm-mm. He got a gas tank back. Well, he got a gas tank.
It might be a gas tank. It might be a jack.
Right.
Maybe.
You don't know.
But just random shit.
It might be a bucket back there because might pop out and go fishing. Out of nowhere. You don't know. You don't know that boy got that bucket because he gonna get him some whiting.
Yeah.
He gonna get him some brim right quick. You never know.
I mentioned before we did. I've been trying to really push this point because I haven't heard anybody say it. But the southern rapper loves alliteration and onomatopoeia. That's our shit.
I agree. We like chants.
Waka Flocka really revolutionized the ad-lib, bro.
I would say Jeezy.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe not ad-lib because you're right about Jeezy. Let's say Waka Flocka may be the first drill artist.
Okay, Southern drill artist. I give you that.
Who? Man, that shit was hard, man. That shit makes you want to go kill some shit.
I'll give you that.
I'm trying to give Waka Flocka something.
I'll give you that.
Something,
Southern,
bro.
He does make Southern.
He carried the last leg of the crunk era.
Okay, all right. Waka Flocka carried the last leg of the crunk era. Yeah,
I'll allow
he was
that.
The last of the Lil Johns. Yeah, okay, all right. Nah,
he was more of a trap Lil Jon.
Yeah.
He was a trap Lil Jon.
Lil Jon would say, fuck the club up, but wouldn't do it.
Right.
Waka Flocka gonna fuck that club. What? No. Right. The boys are just tearing Figure 8 apart.
That makes sense.
Look,
Waka Flocka is who they brought in when they said we gonna fuck this club.
Listen,
up. Come on out.
I'm gonna tell you something about Waka Flocka IRL, real life shit.
Joaquin.
This man, Joaquin Flocka. I'm gonna tell you something about this nigga. When he was getting his buzz and everybody was starting to know who he was, them niggas was in the club beating people the fuck up.
I hear really that dude.
No, they was really beating people the fuck up.
I hear being Brick Squad.
And it was, yeah.
I hear really being Brick Squad.
Literally, bruh. That
living the music.
Because you would know, like, it would be like every other or once a month, you can go and Figure 8, and it's gonna be 30 niggas in there with red t-shirts. And it's just like,
We
look,
know what it is.
Somebody finna get fucked up.
Yeah, we know what it is.
The only thing we need to make sure is it's not us.
Right.
Everybody get on your P's and your fucking Q's.
Right.
Stay in your spot, cause if you fuck with one of them niggas in them red shirts, all them niggas finna beat you up and they gonna shoot the parking lot up.
Right.
So you just let them niggas be. You let them Brick Squad niggas find them a victim, and make sure it ain't you.
But nobody died.
No, that's true.
The crazy thing is, nobody never died.
Nobody died.
Nobody never died. Niggas just went
Now,
home.
see, now I'm trying to think about
Niggas
this.
just went home embarrassed.
Who ushered in the ad-lib era? Because it's got to be Gucci, Jeezy.
I mean,
Pete. Let's not act like Pete didn't give us
no,
and it's
you gotta think about it like this though.
the South loves an ad-lib.
Lil Jon was ushered in the current era basically off of ad libs.
Okay.
Because the songs were ad libs basically.
Right. Right.
But then I think Jeezy was the first person that made it like a thing. Because Jeezy left a lot of space in his music.
He did.
He wasn't like over rapping the beat. Because on that Get Throw,
I feel
I
like
don't know
Jeezy
what
and
it is
Gucci
about
did
that. I don't know what it is about his verse on Get Throw.
Yeah.
Because it's not extremely complex. He not saying the crazy shit.
He wrote the beat.
Shit just sounds so fire.
Right, he wrote the beat.
Trap star next, tell chirp all day. Nigga, I do this shit. No, nigga, I'm outside on the chirp all day, nigga. And he mean that. And this nigga, bruh, and the nigga was pudgy, and he was with a big man. Look, bruh, this is the thing, bruh, about Jeezy, bruh.
He kept a big cap.
A big head, no facial hair.
Big cap.
Crazy work.
Bald face.
No facial hair, no hair. Bandana.
Yeah.
Bald face gangster.
Right. But if you think about it, they were all bald faced gangsters then, because they were really young.
The beard wasn't really a thing.
No, they were really young. They were literally very early 20s.
Just the thing when there is something that happened like the men of old don't have as much arrested development. So when niggas was 19 looking like grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the food, maybe it's the mindset. But I think the millennials, our age group, there's been a push to keep us young,
for
a long time.
Well, I think our age group is the original young niggas.
I talk about it all the time.
I feel that way. I feel that. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I feel that millennials are the original young niggas. Like the hot boys are the original young niggas.
We all know a nigga that went to class and he didn't say much and he was always in trouble.
This dude. This dude. Him. You talking about him?
Literally finna say, and he always twisting his hair. Bro, how do we know? How do we all know the nigga?
Because we grew up with him. He
don't talk to nobody. But he stay in trouble.
And he hold his pants like this when he walk.
Yeah, he waddle when he walk.
He had his pants like this. And like right before he crashed out, he started doing that.
Every now and then,
know me, he started doing that.
Somebody done fuck with him.
Yeah.
And this the most you done ever heard him talk, and this nigga's finna get active. He finna get active.
Yeah.
And this is like, there's certain archetypes of like black men.
Dude, yep.
The nigga that's twisting his hair, that's a dangerous nigga, man. The nigga come to school with a fro, he leave with locks.
Yeah. And it's just half. He doesn't get it all done.
No, he never get it all.
He never gets it all done. Never.
It's on his strong side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He does it on this side.
Immaculate. The other side full fro.
He always has little scars.
You don't even know how he parted it.
He always has little scars. Jumping fences and whatever. Always a little light ash on the knuckles. Little light ash, not crazy.
The t-shirt
neglect.
ain't never quite
right.
white.
It's not neglectful ash, but it's just enough ash to let you know he took a shower today, but he didn't put on no lotion. He's not being neglected.
Yeah. He just not.
He outside.
Corners. He cutting corners.
He outside.
He cutting corners.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
He outside.
For sure. Troubles are brewing.
Right. Yeah. Trouble is on the horizon. For sure.
He finna get into some shit.
Yeah. It's never completed all the way. It's always.
And to speak of that person bring us to like, no, let's go back to the ad-lib shit. That's actually a very good conversation. Ad-libs by young Jeezy, and then we get the whole Gucci. Great ad-libs. What?
Great ad-libs.
Burr.
Career ad-libs.
No, nigga, whole ad-lib was
Skr.
the band passed by. Everybody licking.
6 stoves in the house and everybody cooking. Wrist on wall, chain like blow. We throw it in the air and watch it come down. Okay.
You ride, Bert?
Oh.
Them bullets go.
She got the common cold. I got the bird flu.
That nigga hard, man.
Let's not play with Reggie Davis.
How many gas lines?
How many gas stoves?
No. That's a stove and two hot
And a hot plate.
2 hot plates.
Got a hot plate
Nigga
going.
had a stove and 2 hot plates.
Right.
How many stoves is in this house?
How many stoves
Hold on,
is
what's
in
the
here?
zoning laws around
Right.
here? Who inspecting this house?
Who put these 2 stoves in here? You can't do that. You're gonna short circuit the neighborhood, Roderick. Cut it off. Neighborhood is done. Habitat for Humanity.
Taking out a square block.
Everybody on the block about to be mad because he get ready to set the block ablaze. Right. Because Gucci Mane got 6 stoves in the house and everybody's cooking. Wow. Everybody is cooking.
Hey, look,
That's
one thing
crazy.
you can't say, nigga, wasn't gonna keep some people employed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He was running the Carter.
Oh my God, that's some funny shit.
So yeah, it's Gucci Mane, Jeezy, Waka. I'm trying to think who like you said, the South loves an ad-lib.
Because we had some real like people that was very locally like
You needed an ad-lib tag
what's your
in
boy
the
name?
South.
Young Ralph.
Cause I look like money, smell
We
like
had,
money,
like, bro, that's
talk
the thing. We
like
always
money,
had shit
even
down
walk
here where
like
it's like,
money.
these niggas, we know these niggas. Like
Right.
Rocco, we know them. Gorilla Zoe kind of had him.
All the hoes jocking, beat steady knocking.
Nah, Gorilla Zoe had him. Well, when that nigga made that Lost.
Gorilla Zoe had.
The Gorilla Zoe jumped in the emo bag. I'm lost on the road. Whoa, that nigga was low key making country music, and I don't know where to go.
Hey, there was. I'm telling you, there was an era
And then this nigga Lil Wayne
that
come in.
Gorilla Zoe was really doing it.
Hey, look, let's talk about Lil Wayne when he got in his owl bag. Like when he just
You talking when he got in his computer little bag?
Yeah.
He got his computer little bag. Let's talk about it.
The Lil Wayne to the auto tune should be stoned.
That shit made me so mad. So
I think it was
mad.
T-Pain, if we're gonna be honest.
I'm not gonna blame T-Pain. I blame Jules Santana. Cause I feel like once him and Jules Santana did that,
I can't feel my face shit.
I am not a human being.
Oh yeah.
Dwayne, get the fuck away.
No, let's get away from them.
Dwayne,
New Yorkers, nigga.
get the fuck away.
Away from them Harlem.
Go in the house, Dwayne. Go in the house.
Get the fuck out of Harlem. Get back
Dwayne,
down south. What the fuck
go
you
in the
on the song
house.
with J.R. Ryder for?
What are you doing?
Down south.
Get your ass. If you don't get. I did not pay for this. I did not.
Because look, if you go look on the Like Father, Like Son album cover, this nigga got on a big ass hat, a wife beater, big jeans. The jeans are humongous with Chuck Taylors. First of all, how you walking around like this?
He gotta have rubber bands. He gotta have rubber bands on the bottom.
It's the shoe ratio.
It's off. It's for sure. Hey,
No, the ratios was all off.
definitely off.
Cause look, you can't have that much jean on top of a Converse.
It's not enough shoe.
It's a flat shoe.
It's right. It's not enough. It's not enough surface area.
We need a lot more
to hold,
soul than that. You know what I'm saying?
So his feet little.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, basically, it's all jean.
And the ankle circumference on that leg. The ankle circumference
And
on that leg.
We already not working
My
with a lot.
God, that boy had on stovepipe jeans. He had to have had on stovepipes. If he already had rubber bands.
And then you making the jeans heavy as hell because you got these big ass
Belt
top belts
chains.
and a belt chain.
This mug got Jim Jones belt chains on. He went and Hot Topic and grabbed every belt chain they had in the
I
bag
ain't gonna lie.
and put it on.
I went belt chain crazy for a little
Belt
bit.
chain.
I had a belt
Jim
chain. with
Jones
nuts and
had
bolts.
everybody out here dressed
I ain't even
like a
on the
biker.
wallet.
Yeah, just get the chain.
I'm just throwing that bitch on the belt loops. Boom, boom.
And that's who I blame for that. Jim Jones.
Yeah. No, Jim Jones.
Jimmy.
No, Jimmy's the
Jimmy.
culprit. Niggas
Jimmy needs to be stopped.
This nigga nationally took up the market on.
That's
he
what we
cornered
need
the
to give
market
Jim.
on belt
Right.
chains.
Let's give Jim his flowers because people don't give Jim enough credit for what he's
Please
done.
give Jim Jones his
Let's
flowers.
give Jim his
Somebody
flowers.
Get that
I'm
man
getting ready to
his
give them
fucking
to
flowers.
him right now. That man had us out here dressed like Hell's Angels. That man had Black America out here dressed like Hell's Angels for no reason. No motorcycles. Not a license in sight. And we got on 19 belt chains and leather vests.
I don't know nan nigga who own a motorcycle, but I got on a belt chain.
Belt chains.
Yeah.
Belt chains. Everybody had on car show motorcycle vests.
No.
Yeah.
First of all, you remember when niggas was going leather fitted?
Yeah.
That's a hot ass hat.
Leather fitted.
Leather fitteds. Leather fitteds.
And now let's talk about young
leather fitteds.
Let's talk about young Jeezy and a leather fitted.
Yeah.
Because first
leather
of all, let's
fitteds.
talk about bald head leather fitted.
Leather
is sick.
fitteds.
It's sick.
It look embossed. Leather fitted.
No, bro, listen, dog.
Embossed. I'm talking about new era logo stitched in them hoes.
No,
leather hats.
No, these are real leather hats. And then
and them hats was, the hat that Gilly had on after the Super Bowl, that was the size of the hats.
No, niggas used to have a hat cover their ears. First of all, that's not the point of a hat.
Joe Budden had the hat cover his glasses.
Oh my God.
Nigga, Joe Budden had his ears and his glasses in the hat.
Joe used to spend the night in that hat, baby. It was so much space in that hat, baby. Joe was pulling that hat down and then stepping out that bitch. I'm talking about pulling the string on it to keep it. That hat used to be so big. Oh my God. I don't know what we were doing.
The hat of illusion. It's so much bigger on the inside. A lot of space in the hat.
Doing this?
No, look, bruh. It's like, bruh, niggas didn't have any ideas about like what a fit, what like tailored and fitted things were. If it could stay on my head, it fits. Because in Double Bad Boy video, Lil Wayne had on a little bitty ass t-shirt and a fat ass hat. The biggest hat you ever seen.
The biggest
and
hat.
it's white.
The biggest. That mud had on the biggest hat I had ever seen in my life. It was a 10 and a quarter. Oh my God, that hat was so big.
Ain't that many lots in the goddamn world,
not,
Lil Wayne.
Not that many. Can't be.
No, but you gotta have a lot of space when you want to wear your hat to the back like Jim Jones.
And then he had the locks with the ponytail and the hat on top of it.
No,
Boy,
and that
if
was
you
all
don't,
in the hat.
my God, Dwayne.
You know who else used like a big ass hat? Plies.
Oh, Plies did. Plies did love.
Plies loved a big hat.
Plies did
got
love
a big ass hat
too.
too.
Plies did love a big hat,
Hey,
baby.
look.
Plies also had a big ass head.
Plies got a big head, bro. You ever seen pause that too?
That was crazy.
I was gonna let it ride because I was like, you know what? We don't do a lot of pause, but it was pause worthy.
Yeah, that was a little wild.
It was pause worthy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But see, I think the big
Hey,
hat.
Plies another nigga that used to wear big ass clothes with Chuck Taylor.
Well, I think that the big hat went with the big clothes.
And he used to fold the top. I hate a nigga that fold the top of the Chuck Taylor. Just wear the Chucks,
Wait,
man.
what you mean folded? You talking about like folded down?
Oh, we got a Chuck Taylor folder in here. We got
down?
Taylor gang in the building. We got real Taylor girl in the building. Yeah.
Real Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, Wiz Khalifa really had niggas out here buying them cheap ass shoes.
hey, Chuck Taylor.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, look, one thing about me, I ain't gonna lie about being in the shoe carnival.
Cause one thing I'm gonna do is go and shoe carnival. Okay, I'm gonna go get me a buy one get one half off.
Let me tell you something. I'm mad about it, but after I throw up a few jump shots in the back, I'm finna. Oh no! Look, once I got there, I'm in the back of the shoe carnival going crazy.
Okay.
Mongoose. No, I'm really in that bitch playing 21.
Trying to explain to a black parent in shoe carnival.
Mama, they ain't got nothing in here, man.
Trying to explain to a black parent that is just trying to keep everybody alive. That these shoes in here are grass cutting shoes. Trying to explain that to your mother is one of the top 5 hardest things to do in life. You can't explain it to her.
That's how you pull into the shoe carnival parking lot. You be like, fuck! I'm gonna have some bullshit on my feet for the next 6 months.
Oh my God. But I'm going in there anyway, though.
But look, bro, I'm
going.
telling you, after you get you a couple shots up, after you get you a couple,
Right.
yeah. Once you go finger roll in the shoe carnival, I'm ready to find some shoes. I think I'll settle on the Reebok Classics.
I'm going. She gonna make me go in there, but I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get these Reebok Renaissances because they not classics. Those are Renaissances. Get them Reebok Renaissances and come on out.
Man, you ever told your mama I can't find nothing?
She gonna find something for you.
No, man. Look, you don't want to go fake Air Force One. You don't want to walk out that bitch with the fake forces.
Oh my God.
But I'm gonna tell you the reason why I bring up Shoe Carnival is because your best bet is to get some truck tables.
For Shoe Carnival.
Yeah.
So, Shoe Carnival used to sell Timberlands at one point in time.
They did,
but not the boneless Tims. They used to sell Euro hikers at one point in time. They used to sell Euro hikers.
To walk out of Shoe Carnival with some trail shoes is insane. Trail boots.
So this is what
where the fuck you going?
There was one point in time to where Euro hikers stacked socks, a pair of duckhead shorts or polo shorts, and the Carlton look with a pair of stacked socks and Euro hikers, you were giving classic wealth. You were living classic wealth. The only way you could swap up the Timberland was to put on the construction Tim. But it had to be the double sole. Don't fucking put that boneless ass Tim on. You gotta do the double sole.
I think the only time you could really swap out with the Tims is the beef and broccolis. Like, you can either go double sole or you go beef and broccoli. You remember going to school? You remember your first day of school on the bus? You know you fresh? Mm-hmm. And then you like, you put this being, you like 11th grade. So you know where the bus stops is and shit, and I'm out the window looking at the niggas' shoes before they get on the bus. You better have that shit on, nigga. You better have it on, because we are well prepared to embarrass niggas on the first day of school.
Right, very prepared.
Damn, that's all y'all can do is Reeboks this shit. Damn, that's crazy. Reebok first day of school is crazy.
Everything with us goes back to, of course, slavery.
Yeah,
we are the most peacocking people you ever meet. We love the peacock.
Yeah.
Put that shit on, bro, so you can see
Young Dro built the whole career.
We love peacocking. We love it. But I also think it is we're big on taking pride in what you know. Yeah. Hey, because we don't want to look like what we've been through. We all grew up in a house of.
But then also too, can't nobody do it better.
Come on now, talk about it.
Shit
talk about it. Greatest people on the planet to take nothing and turn it into something.
Look, man, that nigga said 600 see-through bins. Call it the glass coupe. That don't even exist. They don't even make that. Mercedes don't know nothing about that fucking car.
Nothing about it.
This is what I'm saying. Niggas will bootleg some shit, bro.
They don't know nothing about it. That shit was never approved.
Diamonds look like passion fruit.
They never approved.
The Viper look like Snapple juice.
Never.
Okay, all right, Dro.
Young Dro
finna get some color. He got the color wheel for your ass.
Young Dro has given us the most descriptive adjectives.
Yeah.
The only other person I think of that is as descriptive as Young Dro, throw your curveball here, fucking riffraff.
I ain't gonna lie.
Riffraff.
Now listen.
It's the only other person I can think of.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. That nigga riffraff, if you catch him in the right pocket.
Tiptoeing in my Jordan.
He might go. Nah, riffraff be saying some real off the wall shit.
Hey Chauncey, can you bring me my pastel Prada out the pink credenza in there?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay. So.
Hey Chauncey.
Yeah. So Riff Raff is the white Young Dro, as Young Dro is the down south Cameron.
Down south Cameron. Let me see how I feel about that. Let me sit back and ponder on this. What you call him, down south Cameron?
I'm just saying if we had to make a comparison. If we had to connect the dots.
If we're going off image.
If we not saying Dro is underneath. We just saying there's
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Because Dro does have a very Harlem-esque, dapper, put that shit on, really, yo, it's on me, nothing in me attitude about himself.
Yeah. He has I'm gonna be.
Is Atlanta the Harlem of the South as far as image?
Hold on.
The way y'all feel about it, the way they feel about image. Listen,
I would say Atlanta's in New York.
I was just with Santi. Haitian hoes want me. Yesterday, I was the flyest nigga in the country.
Okay.
Nigga, what? Bro, that nigga Tro be talking that shit, bro. No, listen.
The Southern
Not
Harlem.
on my blog.
The Southern Cameron.
In the
I never
country.
thought about that. And you are right.
Yeah.
Young Dro does have a very Harlem
Cameron was on the block in a fucking pink Range Rover
pink fur.
with pink bandanas on spinning rims.
He was.
I mean, you want to talk about just doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Niggas,
I never thought about that. You are right.
This the thing, bro. This the thing about like early 2000s. No stone was left unturned. Everything had an accessory.
Everything was about accessories.
Every motherfucking part of the body was covered with something.
Right. We are.
Because
we
I had
are
a
very,
fake Jacob the Jeweler watch. I had that. I went right in Manhattan and bought that. Yeah. And I had 2 bands for my
You had no
shit.
Iceman watch, did you?
No.
No Iceman watch.
I ain't go him.
To tell a nigga diamonds in my ear, call them lemon heads, ice like Winnipeg, nigga.
Bruh, it's not, bruh, listen, when niggas get very descriptive about their like their articles, you know what I'm saying?
They think they got that shit on.
No, bruh, listen, that what I'm telling
They
you,
got
like.
that shit on. Give me 2 tickets, cause it's me and Bart, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's me and my chain, nigga. My
Give
chain
me
need
2
a ticket,
tickets, cause it's me and Bart,
Man, come
bitch.
on. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he meant that.
He meant it.
No, it's
He
me
meant
and
it.
Bart.
That's when he was most too.
No, nobody puts enough. We don't put enough emphasis onto the nigga jewelry era of 2000s.
That's when he was off his rocker the most.
The most.
That nigga said, you want to smoke?
He was passing the blunt to the
Bart.
chain.
See my chain? Niggas don't care until I see my chain.
This man was on something
You
serious.
gotta understand.
He
You
was
gotta
out there.
understand that nigga was
He was
dead
out
serious
there.
about that Bart Simpson chain, bro.
That man was the
He
hip hop
not-
boogeyman.
Yeah.
That man was
First
the
of
hip
all,
hop
it's
boogeyman.
dangerous nigga, bro.
Right.
Dangerous. They call me Chef or RG. Now hold that thought. When I seen the Hold That Thought video and the nigga quick draw my girl out of a flight jacket, I said, nah.
This is a dangerous man.
Where's the holster?
This is a dangerous
Where is the holster? Cause the nigga was here with it and then he was here
Out of
with
nowhere.
it. Out of a flight jacket?
That's insane.
And it was a brown flight jacket.
Oh yeah.
So those
Well, did it have the orange on the inside?
Yeah. This is the thing about a brown flight jacket. I'm gonna tell you, that nigga got money. That nigga will shoot you.
He will.
And he personified that in real time.
It's an
That nigga,
unregistered.
shoo.
It's an
And
unregistered
it's a big
weapon.
gun.
In
It's a 40.
Unregistered.
It's a Desert Eagle. That's a heavy pistol.
Nigga
Right.
said, why you go to GC parties? I was so fresh.
I'm so fresh, I had to
Hey,
go.
yo.
I'm so fresh, I had to go. I'm so fresh, I had to
So
go.
fresh, I had to go
I'm
to a
so-
nigga party that I'm beefing with.
I'm so fresh.
No. Listen.
Yeah. And then he said, you didn't see what I had on? You didn't see what I had on Instagram? I was so fresh, I had to go. He wanted you to see his outfit so he could confirm with you that this shit was so
And
nice.
also, too, them
I had
niggas
to show
ain't
my
finna do
opponents.
shit. Niggas ain't finna do shit. That nigga, no. First of all, we gotta talk about Gucci.
I enjoyed
really
the
being
Gucci Goon era. I did enjoy
really.
it.
Gucci was the nigga that was like, he really with that shit. Yeah, cause he made black tea.
Gucci had
Yeah, he made black tea.
Gucci had us outside. Do you hear me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Gucci had us outside. I like to look at it as the Gucci and the Jeezy era. I look at it as Gucci spoke directly to that young nigga that was outside. The young nigga that threw the rock, that knocked out the light post, he's talking to him.
Yeah.
He's talking to him. Jeezy is talking to the brother of that dude, who he's outside in the streets, but he try to do a little extra in the neighborhood so he can keep his brother from being him.
Yeah, but his brother too far gone.
He too far gone. He already outside. He's a little reckless.
Jeezy made music for niggas for established drug dealers.
There you go.
You had to be established.
There you go.
You had to have keys already.
No, well,
He may work a regular job, but he doing some extras.
Even if you not keys, you not hand to hand. You hold.
You're not a corner boy.
Yeah, you hold.
You're not a
still.
corner boy.
Jeezy-
Don't nobody come see you for
Jeezy
3.5.
made music for drug traffickers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Gucci
There you
made
go.
music for nickel and dime sellers.
Right.
30 minutes, we ain't finna never catch no damn bus.
Because for Christmas, his mama gave him a 50.
Yeah.
And what he do?
I was blowing out the atrium like a gymnasium. Being like a fool. That was 1998.
Jeezy makes music for the dude who he's already put in his work and he's got his stripes.
Yeah. He done went down. He done did his time.
He's got his stripes. He's smarter this time.
Back. Yeah, he good. He gonna do it right the second time around.
Gucci make music for the dudes who live down south, but they living in the wire.
No, yeah, Gucci make music for niggas that for when they do catch they charge, they not coming home.
Right. They done made their mind up too.
Yeah.
They
not coming home.
Hey dog, I'm telling you right now, get out the car.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get out the car because I'm not stopping this car. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. It was Gucci had us outside. Gucci had everybody outside.
Gucci had me thinking like having 2 ounces of mid made me like a millionaire.
Gucci had niggas in the club without their shirt on, bruh.
Shirt off.
Do you hear me? Listen, Gucci had men in the club with their shirt off, bro, and a chain.
That bitch.
And a chain.
Yeah.
These dudes got their shirt thrown over their shoulder, chain down here.
Big chain.
Big ass chain.
Big Jabot jeans.
Mm-hmm. Fucking rolling. You hear me? Rolling. That jaw was moving, boy.
Jaw coming down 85 South.
Yeah, that jaw used to be
jaw
moving.
is down 80. Jaw is on a wire.
And I'm finna make sure everybody all right. You good? You
Jaw's
straight?
on a wire.
Nigga better not be looking at me too long. That's a good time, though. Yeah, it's a great time, man.
Gucci had us outside, man.
Yeah.
Gucci had. I really feel like during this era, this was peak club era. Peak club. You could really go to the club and get all of the essentials. You're gonna have a great time. You were gonna take a picture. So you had photographic evidence of your outfit that you may have purchased out of the trunk.
Gucci
may or may
outside
not.
Creative recreations.
You could. This back when the dope boys was real dope boys, and when I say that, I'm not glorifying that culture, but I'm saying this is when dope boys was real dope boys. There was real dope boys. The what dope boys was coming in there and saying, "Hey, it don't matter. Just give me all their drinks. Do whatever they want. Put it on me." This dope boys is real dope boys buying everybody drinks in the club.
Yeah, they was spending the money.
Dope boys is really.
They wasn't trying to and they wasn't trying to shine on niggas and that. It's just I'm happy to do it.
There was a section, but it wasn't section culture. You had VIP. You knew who was in VIP. Those very same dope boys. That's who's sitting over there. There weren't any regular people over there. We all knew at that time VIP was for street dudes, not regular people. Regular people were out there leaning with it and rocking with it in their gas station T-shirt that they
just
just bought.
having a good time, man.
Right. They was in that gas station T-shirt out on the dance floor, and the dope boys sat in the VIP area.
I'm gonna tell you the biggest flaw of section culture is that niggas don't gotta know their limit. You don't gotta know your limit with alcohol. When you are on the dance floor, you gotta know your fucking limit. Cause if you don't, nigga gonna show you at your limit. Cause we in here dancing, like we having a good time. I'm dancing with girls. Shit, the right song come on, I'm getting to it too.
Everybody was dancing,
bumping, and it's always you sweaty, and somebody gotta knock you out.
Yeah, you spilling blue motherfucker.
Yeah, blue
motorcycles.
Yeah, I'm spilling blue
Incredible
motherfuckers. You got a pitcher of cranberry juice for whatever reason. Right. Nah, we gotta get you up out of the club, man.
Right.
What are you doing?
You gotta get you out of here. You're doing too much. I also think that one thing that ruined club culture is it used to be at one point in time everybody wanted to be regular. Once club culture hit, everybody wanted to be the dope boy. It's not obtainable for the nigga that work in Amazon.
Well, it's you and your 4 coworkers going in on a section.
It's not obtainable for Trey, Tony, Mark, and Paul that work at Amazon. You're not gonna be able to keep up with Dantron that's up there in VIP. Dantron made $600 today, bro.
First of all, it's you and 4 niggas, and it's just him.
Yeah, you can't keep up with Dantron.
To spend that money.
Right.
You came here on a budget. He came to spend it. He came to spend it.
Right.
And that's what niggas don't understand why a fucking bottle of a $40 bottle of Hennessy costs $200 because he'll spend it.
Everybody now wanted to be Dantron.
The dope boy used to prop up the club.
Correct.
Well,
Correct.
Now
I would say BMF kind of
I will
BMF
agree on
ruined
that.
a lot of shit.
I will agree on that.
Because
I'll agree on that.
but I ain't gonna lie. When we was talking about,
bottles, there's 100 niggas with bottles in the section.
it's insane.
It was the Mansa Musa of club culture.
Yeah. That nigga Big Meech was the Mansa Musa of
He was
club
the Mansa
culture.
Musa of club culture. He came in and
This is
he
the
had
Mansa
so
Musa of
much
drug
that
dealers
he
in
messed
general.
up the economy
Yeah,
on
he
it.
shifted the economy.
Because everybody wanted to be Big
'Cause
Meech
why-
was Dantron. Everybody wanted to be the dope boy instead of wanting to be
got
Trey.
niggas riding around in foreign cars throwing money out? Just throwing it out the car. They just throwing it out the car.
I think it also club culture became ruined because sometimes when you show people the best of everything, they now think that they're worthy of it. And I'm not saying you're not worthy of it, but sometimes life will show you that you're not.
And it just ain't your time.
And it's not.
Also-
this is
also-
not for you. I'm not saying you're not worthy of it, but it's
also
really
like
not
this ain't
for
your
you.
lane, bro.
This ain't your
This
lane.
your lane, bro.
So what happens is when you see Dantron, and I don't want to use Meech because you know this ain't his life no more. So I'm just use Dantron. When you see Dantron over there in VIP and you see that he's got these women, yada yada yada. Trey, Marcel, and Paul, them 4 dudes from Amazon, they now want what Meech got.
But they're not taking the risk that
But
he's
guess
taking,
what,
so-
baby? That's not for you.
Also, too, like in 10 years, you might still be at Amazon. In 10 years, he gonna be in prison or dead.
Yeah.
So
but
yeah, of course,
that's not for you, but
he
it-
getting real high highs, but his lows gonna be low as fuck.
I also think that just because like what happens is them 4 men that work at Amazon, they now idolize Dantron sitting up there. They want the women that Dantron got. They want the access and the privilege and all that stuff that comes with Dantron. So now they're not paying any attention to the girls out there because they want these girls up here. And now they're pining after these girls. Those girls
All
aren't
over-
for you.
All over what another nigga got.
You don't want those girls aren't for you.
It's 15 women right
They're
behind
not for you.
That's the Instagram model. They ain't-
Go over here, sir,
Yeah,
and get these girls.
Actually, they getting paid to be there.
Yeah, go over here and get these girls.
Yeah.
And now it used to be everybody wanted to be the regular people, and we just knew who the dope boys was. It shifted.
Big Meech did like glorify the drug.
It shifted, and I feel like drug culture has always had not a place, but there's always been a area carved out because
No, it's always been like it's like the most known unknown.
it's
Like,
the underworld. There's always
we
an
know it's
underworld
there.
to every culture.
We know it's there,
So I
but it's
don't-
like we not all involved in it. So
Correct.
for those who are involved, they do their thing. For those who not, we don't mix worlds.
Right. It's an underworld. Every culture has an underworld. This just happens to be the underworld of our culture. Sometimes I feel like the drug dealer had a place and we knew who he was. Everybody, you dealt with
It
him.
was a
but
weird thing. It
within-
was a high school thing too, where you knew like some people is going in this direction and some people
You knew.
ain't. You know what I'm saying?
But he had his place.
yeah.
The town knew who he was. He did stuff for the town. Everybody had a love-hate relationship with it, but he stayed in his lane. He never came into our world. Over time, it became that his world became the regular world.
Yeah, that's where it get fucked up.
His world became the regular world.
Yeah, you got to keep the underworld.
Right. His world, because you're never going to get rid of the underworld. I want people to get that shit out of
Yeah,
here
you
right
got
now.
like where it has to exist.
You're never
'Cause we
going to
need
get rid of an underworld.
We need balance. If we just have to understand that like it's a certain type of person that can go and do that and make it look good.
Right.
And also too, those people go and they do their time and they come home and they feel straight because that's like the cloth that they cut from. And it don't make it right. And maybe if they was exposed to something else and something different, they would excel at that as well. But it like, if they were business majors or anything like that, but that's not the path that was afforded to them.
Right.
And I think that we so far removed from that space now, it's like, bro, that ain't even something, that time has came and went, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't gonna be no more big Mitches.
The club culture is
Yeah, that's all, because it's all section culture. And your best bet now is just to go to find you a nice bar in a lounge and and kick your feet up.
Big Meech coming to Atlanta when he did at the time, it was, which is crazy, it was really a perfect storm if you think about it. He showed up during a time, and let me not even say Big Meech. It was a perfect storm that entertainment, drugs, and the rise of the South all happened at one time.
Yeah.
And it all piggybacked off of
Yeah,
each
because
other.
we got trap music in tandem with that.
Right.
Because T.I. being like the pioneer of it, we quickly got Jeezy, Gucci, Yo Gotti, and then BMF being in the midst of that Jeezy thing. It was like, bro, that shit was a real crazy, actually a crazy time.
It was a perfect storm.
Yeah, it was a perfect storm.
It was a perfect storm. It was a perfect storm because
it was a great time to be in Atlanta.
The way one of the biggest, a big revolutionary point for people is when you take a group of people who don't feel seen and then you give them momentum. Atlanta is a big city in the South. Mm-hmm. Them having the motivation of having this underworld funding all of this.
And a lot of businesses are thriving off of this.
A lot of businesses are thriving off of it.
A lot of culture is built out of it.
It's built out of that.
That's something that we really, I think that's, black people have always been honest about.
Right.
How drug dealer culture does shift regular culture, because
absolutely
we almost always try to follow what the drug dealers do. The issue that we're having now is we're not following drug dealers, because drug dealers actually did keep their fashion very obtainable.
Right.
Maybe not like late 80s, but like late 90s, early 2000 drug dealers, their fashion was obtainable. It's not gonna look the same on you because you can't do it. You can't buy new white tees every day.
Right.
You can buy the gas station white tee, but you can't buy the white tee with the tall T tag on it every day.
Correct.
Them niggas can. You can't go Air Force One every day. They can.
Right.
So they just look cleaner, but the clothing is obtainable.
Right.
The issue with now is we are trying to obtain scammer shit, and you can't keep up with scammers
because it's not a real life.
It's not real.
It's not a real life.
It's a fake life.
Same way with drug dealer life.
These niggas are literally they are literally operating in the matrix.
Right.
It's just numbers on the screen. So when they buy shit, it don't matter because it's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not
There's
real.
no work. It's just these needs just to understand how to sneak in like internet backdoors. They're like cat burglars on the internet. That's basically what it is. It's just the stakes get a little higher because they're dealing with credit, but it's also like no wins and no losses.
Right.
And then it's just like, okay, bro, like how much designer can a nigga have? Like how much can you have? And it's like, and doing what with it?
If you really think about it, I think that a lot of the times, and this just kind of popped into my head, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that a lot of the times when we've had these big musical revolutions in the 80s, New York, hip hop flourishing, it's crack.
Yeah, for sure.
Early 2000s, the South taking over. That was really the beginning of the opioid X pill.
We getting out of hand-to-hand crack dealers.
Drug booms.
Yeah, we getting out of hand-to-hand crack dealers and we get into the wholesale cocaine business. Mm-hmm. Then we get introduced to pills. Like pills, Gucci Man, like, yeah.
Gucci Man definitely helped usher. Black people didn't take pills. We did not take pills. Was not a thing that black people did,
right.
And I'm willing to stand on that and say for a long time the black community did not take pills.
Well, I think because of crack, black people just weren't experimental with drugs.
We're not risk takers.
Yeah. We'll
take fashion risk, but like life risk,
the weed and we good because I done seen what risk get niggas.
Right.
What's up, Kyron? You loud, brother. You good? Yeah. All right.
Sometimes drug culture funds businesses.
Right.
People don't realize that. When the mafia is doing things wrong and they're funding it back into the community, everybody's police. Mm-hmm. Well, nobody has that same energy.
There's no apparent culture coming out of what they do, because the thing is like. Black people are unique in the sense of like time and space really don't matter to us. It's about it's the now. This is what we're doing right now. Correct. So the reason why people can capitalize on our culture is because we're like
our sense of urgency.
We'll start shit and discard it. Like that's old news, bro. And they'll look at it like, oh, AF. Like, just AF is like something, well, we could trademark this. We can do.
Of course.
Niggas ain't thinking about that. Niggas is like, bro, this is how we talk. Like,
because we live in survival mode. Most of us live in survival mode. We don't have time to, and I'm not gonna lump us all in, but a good portion of us are trying to make it to tomorrow. So we don't have time to invest into 6 years from now when I can't tell you what's gonna happen 6 weeks from now.
6
I
weeks,
don't
to be
really
honest.
have time. And when you live in a sense of urgency, it's the most expensive life because sense of urgency costs more.
Well,
than,
it's just you're in a constant state of stress. Like,
yeah, sense of urgency costs more than longevity. A person who has money to go and buy an 18-pack of toilet paper, it's gonna cost you less than that person who only had the money to buy one roll.
That's a fact.
So it's expensive.
That's a really good way to put that.
It's expensive to be poor.
Yeah, it is.
And sometimes being poor, it's expensive to be poor, and it's too expensive to get out of it.
Well, then also too, think about not having money and overdrafting.
The fact that you're charging me for being poor is insane.
Well, no, but you finna charge me more.
Yeah, you're charging me to be poor.
I overdrafted $3.
You know I don't have this money.
If I don't pay you back them $3 in 24 hours,
you charge me $35.
$35, bitch.
That's crazy. You're charging me
Bitch,
for
I
being
only
poor.
have the $3 to get even.
You knew I was broke.
You $32 too high.
That's crazy to me that you knew I was broke.
I don't know, man. I think that poor people, black people really have a way of like not letting poverty define us. We're gonna find a way. We know how to make like really, really make something out of nothing.
I think black people have this may ruffle some feathers, but I don't give a fuck. I feel like black people have revolutionized poverty and made it look so fucking cool that people think we like it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I think that black people have made
That's a
poverty
fucking
look
bar.
so cool that people think we fucking like it, bro.
Niggas,
We don't like it. We're
also-
just making the
also,
best
too,
of it.
Even the trauma that come from it, niggas aspire to it.
Like,
Niggas want to be a tough nigga. You don't realize this nigga ain't tough. This nigga just watched his daddy die and his mama on drugs and like his life. That nigga traumatized. That nigga got PTSD. He ain't tough.
but he got a fresh
he's
joint on,
traumatized.
though.
And to the point where a nigga could grow up in a home like this and aspire to be from the projects.
It's because, unfortunately, people think that blackness is tied to poverty. They think that the black experience is being poor. That's why when you have others who equate poverty to being black. Oh, I don't have any privilege. I grew up poor. Why the fuck do you think because you've been broke that you know what it feels like to be black? No, you don't. You've just been poor.
Well, I think that those people that say they're just liars. It's just like cut
I think
and dry.
that, like I said, we've made poverty look so easy and so cool that they think that
Well,
it's
we just are
synonymous.
cool. You're not gonna take
Correct.
the cool. You're not gonna take the
This
rhythm.
is for the cool.
Yeah, you're not gonna take the rhythm out of black people's steps. You're not gonna keep black people quiet. I
Well,
think
we're always going to be too loud when we were never
and
meant
also
to be heard.
too, and you're never gonna stop us from being creative. So we're gonna find ways to express. And it, just as much as you're gonna have somebody that is gonna be critical of America, you're gonna have somebody that celebrate their neighborhood.
Correct.
And both things exist. And I think that you get into glorification when you got record labels pretty much creating a blueprint for what our music should be.
Right.
And they putting it in a spreadsheet. This does well and this does
And
well.
they got a checklist.
And they got a checklist and these words have to be mentioned and this is the subject matter.
And you're gonna tell me blackness.
And you're gonna tell me blackness.
Why don't you just, can you urban it up a little? What you mean?
Can you nigger it up for
Well,
me? Because that's what they're
when
really
you
trying to say.
Can you
That's
urban
what
it up a little?
that's
What do you
they're really
mean,
trying to
urban it
say.
up? Well, like when you say it, can you be like, yeah, sis? No.
Yeah, well, I think I don't think that. But see, this is another thing too. Is like I do feel like honestly, we finna see it happen.
Blackness is a
via
commodity
TikTok,
that's sold.
We're gonna see it via TikTok.
Oh, you mean AAVE that's now called social media Gen Z language?
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we finna see another like cultural renaissance of like black expression. Because we are seeing black people be authentically themselves and not these tropes. But you also seeing black people's minds for the first time exist outside of something that's being bought and paid for.
Correct.
So this is why me and you link up because this is how we know we act anyway.
Right.
we know we can get just as ignorant or as intelligent as we want to. Like we
Correct.
have those directions that we can pivot into.
I can have a Fraser Crane conversation with you, or I can, we can have a Kodak Black conversation.
Yeah, I mean niggas ain't because niggas wasn't wearing creative recreations to the club,
Right.
but I was. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I do want to pivot into our top 5 because I'm interested.
What we got? Let's do it.
So we got the top 5 Southern producers.
Top 5 Southern producers.
But I got a litmus test first.
Okay.
We got a
Okay.
litmus test. A little litmus test.
Let's
We're gonna
hear
see.
it. Let's hear it.
It's a little litmus test.
Okay.
Where we at? Right by the Libra? Churches? Okay. Yeah, I used to walk around that corner, right on Flintwood. Pack it bag, shout it with 100 pounds of good. I was trapping like a fool. Me and that fool kept that fucking tool. Didn't go to school, I was trapping like a bitch. I sold a lot of bricks, I hit a lot of licks. I really don't give a shit about a pussy ass nigga, a pussy ass hoe. This Gucci man LeFlair, my chain look like rainbow. Shawty looking at me, I think the nigga monkey. I think he don't like me and the way my click thugging.
We finna get into that top five Southern producers. We back. Top five Southern producers. I'm gonna pop this thing off. Big K, you got something for it? All right. I'm gonna go first. At 5, I got Zaytoven. At 4, I go Jermaine Dupri. At 3, Manny Fresh. At 2, I got Pharrell. So 1, gotta be Timbaland.
That's a great list.
We back.
Damn, that's a great list. I like that list.
It's a great list.
That's a phenomenal. I like your list. That's a great list. I would throw Ricky Prince on that. And I'm sorry, why do I keep saying
Call him J Prince.
why I
Ricky
keep
Prince.
calling him Ricky Prince? I went to school with the dude named Ricky Prince. I would say J Prince. I would throw him on there because it's essential. He's put out so much that you have to respect that. I also feel like Uncle Luke has to be on there. Is that too far back?
But producer.
Uncle Luke definitely does all the productions. Is he not?
I think J Prince was just like a money man.
Is he just a goon out here?
Yeah. He telling niggas what to do.
Okay, that's different. So yeah, I would put Scott Storch.
Like that.
Scott needs to be on there. Juicy J being left out. Juicy J being left out always bothers me. Juicy J being left out of the conversations of one of the greatest producers ever in life
Juicy J is one of the ones.
will always bother me.
Carved out his own lane. Him and DJ Paul.
Absolutely. I feel like I'm leaving somebody out. Zaytoven on there is phenomenal. My God, that's amazing. Do you know the work that man that gave us and nobody mentions him
Zaytoven
like they should?
Zaytoven is a pillar.
Mouse on the Track. Mouse on the
yeah.
Track doesn't get the
Big in
credit that he
Louisiana.
deserves.
He gave us a lot of hits, though.
Mouse on the Track done gave us a whole lot of songs. It's a lot of songs that when you think of Louisiana, I promise you Mouse is probably in that room on there some kind of way. Most of the tracks that we absolutely adore from that 2008, 2007 era, he was on them. He gave them to us. Yeah. Hey, we got some heat down here.
Yeah.
Who you got? Let's hear who you got.
All right. Big Cat's top 5. I got at number 5. I got Rico Wade.
Oh man. Yeah.
At number
I
4.
just heard the fucking bass line. Waterfalls.
At number 4, I got Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
At number 3, I got Manny Fresh. At number 2, I got Pharrell. Number 1 is a shocker.
Who?
Kanye West.
Okay.
Wait.
Why do you consider
what was he
Kanye-
born? What was he born?
Born in Douglasville, but he grew up in Chicago.
Right.
Don't give a damn. What does birth certificate say?
So no.
What does birth certificate say? I don't give a damn.
He born and from not the same, bro.
Bruh, no, we
born
can't do
and
that,
from
bruh.
not the
That
same.
nigga left Georgia when he was 3, bro. Come on, dog.
Born and from is not the
The
same.
South does not claim crazy like that. That crazy.
We got plenty of it down here, but
Yeah.
but he belongs to Chicago. We can't steal
Nah,
that
that's
from them
Chicago
people.
crazy
We
right
can't
there.
steal that from them people. Yeah, we can't steal that from
Saying
them.
Kanye is crazy, but he was born in Douglasville.
Yeah, but yeah, Jermaine Dupri definitely needs to be on that list.
Yeah,
for
Jermaine.
sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
he one of the ones. We could wrap this with a Southern hip hop Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore hip hop.
It got to be solo artists.
So okay.
Has to be solo artists.
tough.
Not really.
It is. That's tough, bro. You gotta think all Southern artists.
It's a lot of Southern.
So let me ask you this: when we put this,
We got to have some metrics to it.
let's
of course.
let's put some parameters down.
I got
Okay.
I got 3 as a lock.
Who your 3?
Go ahead.
Let me hear your 3.
Scarface,
Okay.
Lil Wayne,
Okay.
T.I.
Okay. I won't argue with you about that.
Now that number 4 spot,
So, do you think
I ain't gonna lie,
who you gonna put on there?
4 spot tough.
Who you gonna put?
Cause you can't just throw Dre in there if you ain't gonna throw out. If you ain't gonna throw, you gotta throw the whole Outkast.
Correct. Who would you put? Okay, I'm gonna agree with you on the
I'm
Wayne.
tempted to say Future, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna agree with you on the Wayne. I'm gonna agree with you,
But not Mount
on the
Rushmore.
T.I.
Scarface?
So you'd put I love Scarface. You said solo artist, so you're right. But okay, listen. Are you
That
judging
4th spot is tough.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I feel like Jeezy's got to be up there. But then at the same time, I feel like if I put Jeezy up there, and let me just say this, I feel like not including Gucci in this is insane. And I'm going to tell you why.
man. I
I'm going to
don't
tell you
know.
why. Most people don't include Gucci because they don't feel like he's lyrical enough.
Shit.
But I
It ain't
feel like
about
you
that.
can't disregard the fact
I
that
feel
this
like
man
it's too
ushered
much
an
volume.
era, a whole era. Let me not say era, an era, a 10-year run of phenomenal mixtapes.
I don't know though, but see, you got an argument there too for Juvenile.
This is tough, man. This is tough.
That 4th spot, I got 3 at a
is
lock
tough.
because you gotta put Wayne in there.
This is tough.
T.I.
man.
T and Scarface.
And then I also feel a way because something from 3 6 Mafia's gotta be on there.
I was gonna say it could be Project Pat, but
I'm not gonna say nobody's favorite.
Who?
Ross, hey man,
Favorite Rick Ross?
And see, that's another.
that's a solid career, man.
Quality work.
That's a
He does
solid
have a
career,
quality
bro.
work. But okay, let me ask you this: do you think that Ross had an era though? Because when I think of an era, I think that
Ross would always get drowned out in the he also got drowned out by associating himself with DJ Khaled because Khaled liked to put all these different artists
right.
together.
I don't feel like Ross had. Don't get me wrong, rings on every finger. Ross
tough, bro.
but I don't think Ross.
I
had
don't know,
an
man.
era.
Ross is a great argument. Ross tough, bro.
He is tough, but I don't think he had an era though. Gucci had an era. Wayne had an era. Jeezy had an era. T.I. had an era to where motherfuckers wanted to be them. Nobody wants to be.
I ain't gonna lie though. This is why
People do want to be the fat black dude.
Listen, this is why I say Juvenile.
I feel like Ross had a run, but I don't feel like he had an era.
This is why I say Juvenile. He made Southern hip hop polarizing.
He made it cool.
That damn hot video.
No, that hot video and following the hot video up would back that ass up, showing he can exist in both worlds. he made Southern hip hop polarizing. Like, we need to see we need to hear out what more of these niggas talking about.
No, but back to Ross though.
Okay,
If
let's get back to it.
I would say this: if we consider Missouri the South, I would put Nelly in there.
Do you consider Missouri the South?
I don't.
I do not.
Because it's above the Mexican.
Hold on, but we could talk about Ludacris too. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I be throwing salt on Ludacris, that nigga had a solid career, solid
He
albums,
have a solid career.
and he's a great fucking rapper.
He is, and see, do you consider him a rapper or a lyricist? I have this debate back and forth.
Ludacris is a lyricist for sure.
So what do you?
But this is the difference between Ludacris and most lyricists. He know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. Most people don't. He know how to go make a hit. And then he come do a feature and he gonna tear your ass up. That be the problem. Niggas be sleeping on, bruh. They think he gonna come on a feature and talk some fun shit.
I think
he
that
just start
because
biting
Ludacris
niggas' heads
has
off.
been so almost like, and I don't want to make it seem like it's not a bad. I think Ludacris has been so animated.
He's very
like
commercial,
like a Busta Rhymes
Yeah.
of the South.
Yeah, he's very commercial.
Though New York embraced Busta for being animated, I think the South kind of held it against Ludacris at a point for being. When he came out, he was very animated, but I think that once it became, like you said, commercialized,
I think he came out very southern and animated, and then when he did that #1 spot shit, niggas was like, "Oh, he gone."
I think it became almost like childish to
Back
him.
again.
And they held it against him. Like they held him in high regard for doing it, and then in a split second, oh nah, man,
I was one of them niggas too. I was like, man, I don't know what this nigga doing.
I think that Ludacris is extremely.
I think
he's a lyrical
we
person.
we could put Ross in there because I actually.
But do you think Ross is Mount Rushmore worthy though? That's the thing.
I mean,
Mount Rushmore.
He held his own in the era of
Holding your own and Mount Rushmore ain't the same.
No, but he actually he has out rap Wayne on certain songs too. Also too.
never had a bad feature.
You never had a bad feature from Ross.
I can't think of one.
Okay.
I don't know. That fourth spot is tough. I think the first three is a clear lock. Scarface, Wayne, T.I. If we could include groups,
and we're just doing.
If we could
solo
include
artists.
groups, then the argument is really between 3 6 Mafia and Outkast.
So I think 3 6 Mafia and Outkast, Southern hip hop.
I'm gonna go Outkast as being more influential than 3 6 Mafia.
I don't know, man, because the crunk sound kind of derives from 3 6 Mafia.
I think that.
And them boys got a Grammy for.
Man, I think and this might be wrong, but I think Lil Jon did more for Atlanta.
Well,
I think Lil Jon did more for Atlanta than Outkast.
I can go for that.
And I'm not saying that Outkast didn't do great things, because the South definitely got something to say. But I think that Lil Jon brought the party aspect to it, which was, again, the perfect storm. It was the perfect storm for what was already going on in Atlanta. They were trying to become a huge entertainment hub.
But Outkast definitely got that ball rolling.
They got the ball rolling, right?
But fuck, man.
But Lil Jon
who we
did
go
something
number? How do we?
insane.
I think the only way
Lil
we
Jon
do
had
this,
a real era.
I think the only way we can really do this is to go Ross, because we go Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, and Florida. Oh, we're bugging. We're bugging.
Not putting
J. Cole.
I wouldn't put J. Cole on Mount Rushmore if his goddamn mama bought the fucking mountain. I wouldn't put that nigga on the Mount Rushmore. I wouldn't put that nigga on the Mount Rushmore if he paid for the shit.
The reason why we didn't think about him is because he don't belong there.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably put Pusha T on there before I put J. Cole on there.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why are y'all putting that nigga up there?
Who, Pusha T?
I love listen.
It's a lot of love. It's a lot of pushback on this love.
Listen. Pusha T is great.
I think we could. No, I just
What
be
era
talking.
did he
I'm
have?
starting to think. I'm really just starting to think lyricists.
Grinding.
But no, I'm just starting to think lyricists. But I think Ross is the correct answer.
It gotta be Ross, bro.
For the Mount Rushmore.
It has to be Ross.
It has to be Ross.
It has to be Ross.
Over
gotta think of-
Gucci.
Yeah.
Over Gucci.
Are you?
Here's the issue I have with Gucci.
Okay.
It's a volume of mixtapes. It's
Okay.
a great volume of mixtapes. A lot of those mixtapes got the same songs on them. A lot of them is filled up with bullshit.
That is true. That is true. I will give you that. Let me tell you something that Rick Ross does that kind of grinds my gears. You're not gonna Liberace rings on every finger, bitch, me on every fucking song.
That's what he do though.
You're not gonna.
Don't fuck with 22.
You're not gonna what
She
is
get
this?
moved to 22.
You're not gonna. What is this? Maybach music.
That shit hard. That shit hard. Hey, that shit hard. If he'll let me license that bitch, I drop that shit every
You're not
podcast.
gonna. What is this Maybach music?
Man, that shit,
Which
that's
I
one
do
of the
fuck
hardest.
with that album.
That's one of the
I ain't
hardest
gonna act
tags
like I
of
don't
all
fuck with that
time.
album. Because that album it was phenomenal.
Think about from Port of Miami.
Port of Miami was
all the way
stellar.
to,
He has a great body of work, but did he have an era?
Also, too, Rick Ross will always give you a hit, and Rick Ross will always give you a song that just sound like opulence, nigga.
Yeah.
He gives
did
you
have
black
an era.
luxury.
He did have an era from like, I think it was like, I would say like 2010 to 2012, 2014. When he was fucking with that girl Lyra Galore, he was dropping some fucking heat.
Right.
And the visuals was crazy.
So Rick Ross definitely does give you Vegas luxury. He gives you Miami vacation, dope
It's
boy
drug dealer
luxury.
luxury, yeah.
Right. He definitely gives you Port of Miami.
But Port of Miami is a classic hip hop album too.
But
Port of Miami is a great. That's a great way to start your career.
phenomenal way to start your career.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
And to get Jay on the
Sidebar has nothing to do with nothing. I think that Rick Ross coming out with Port of
Hustling
Miami
is fucking crazy.
and Gorilla Zoe coming out at the same
Yo.
time kind of hurt him.
Hustling is fucking crazy. Yeah, it's only room for one fat nigga.
Right, I think Gorilla Zoe came out at the wrong time because he came out during the Rick Ross thing. He kind of got swept up in the fat nigga swag. If he had just came out earlier or later, he could have been something.
I also don't think like Hood Nigga was the best song, but whatever. People liked it. I ain't like it.
So remember how we discussed it? We love a chant.
Yeah.
We
I
love-
mean, for that time, yeah.
We love a chant. We love a chant. We
I
love
really
a
was
callback.
more. I was really more into the Lost on the Road. That's just my shit. I love that goddamn song,
Hell
bro.
of a life.
Huh?
Hell of a life.
Yeah.
I'm living one hell of a life.
The
That
fact
nigga
that you
Gorilla
know
Zoe
more-
has.
The fact that y'all know more Gorilla Zoe songs.
No, Gorilla Zoe had a run. Shit,
I know,
Gorilla
he
Zoe.
agree, he
Gorilla
definitely
Zoe
had a
and
run.
Gucci had a Georgia song on the movie mixtape Hard. Gorilla Zoe had a little spot. Like, he was working his spot. It's just, shit, that boy Ross, man.
He just he got swept up in the.
Ross
in
is
the,
the fat boy. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
he's the
Like,
he's the premier fat nigga for down
And
south.
then also, too, it's like, and then him being next to Diddy, it kind of gave niggas a Biggie vibe. And then, first of all, I do judge rappers like if you can always get a J feature, you doing something. If you can always get that J feature, you doing
They
something.
got a J hook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Nah, I think Ross go for.
you think Ross go? Okay, I'm gonna give you that. I don't agree.
Yeah.
I don't
So
agree.
you put Gucci over there? Up there?
I feel that Gucci had a stronger era than Ross did down south. I know more niggas that'll say throw that Gucci on than I knew that'll say throw that Ross on.
You're right. I mean, I can see that. But I'm-
Just like how I agree, I never should say this that I agree with Boosie, but I agree with Boosie when he say shit like niggas don't say throw that Jay-Z on like that down here. I hear people say it, but I've heard more people say throw on such and such.
It depends, but see, it's also like Jay-Z.
I understand that. I understand that.
Jay-Z
There's a
make the
setting
type
for
of
it.
music Jay-Z makes music for the individual. All the greats do. All the greats make
the
music,
music
for
is
the
for a certain time.
It's for you.
It's for you.
It's for a certain time.
It's not for the car.
Yeah, it's not for
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
a car music person.
Yeah. Like
I
niggas,
like Jay-Z.
niggas ain't riding around listening to Moment of Clarity. You can't do that. You can't do that. Somebody gonna get depressed.
When you in the house and you
It-
cooking up or you cooking or something.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
come on, oh, hey, Jay on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You run that Black album.
So I did ride around to the Blueprint.
Blueprint is crazy.
I definitely rode around listening to the Blueprint.
The first
So
one was crazy.
I am a car riding person. I want music that I can ride to, but when I go in the house, I want clean up music, trap house festivals. Baby, I want to boom and book this dope up out the door off the dirt. I want to get this dirt up out this trap house. That's how I clean up.
That makes sense though.
Right. I had the rest of the yams at my auntie house.
We can reconvene on spot 4.
Yeah,
we have to come back to spot 4.
We can reconvene on spot.
I think I'm pretty solidified there. You just gonna have to disagree with me.
I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Well, look, Gigi, I really do appreciate you coming.
I appreciate you having me today.
You know what? I know that we gotta stop it now because we could literally do this all day.
I'm telling you, I got a million of these.
But also open door policy.
Hey, I'll come back.
Yeah, if you want to come back.
I appreciate you having me. I really do.
And we need some real, like, we really need to nerd out some if we really want to nerd out, that's what the Patreon for.
Hey, I'm all about nerding out on some episodes.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I am all for it.
And then if you ever have a show in Atlanta, let me know.
I do. I got one March 6th.
Yeah, if you want to plug your stuff one more time before we dip
March
out.
6th. You can catch me at Uptown Comedy Corner. On March 6th, I'm also going to be in Dallas. I'm gonna give you a list. Here we go. March 6th, Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta. On March 20th, I'm going to be in Detroit at Punchlines. March 23rd, I will be at Hyenas, Dallas, Texas. And on the 28th of March, I'll be in North Little Rock at the Nut House. So please, you can check me out on GiGiLeFlair.com. You can see all my show dates. I'll be in DC, Baltimore. Check out the website. There I may be in a city near you. And if I'm not in your city, please make sure that you reach out to your local clubs and tell them how to book me. Because I'll come. I'll come check you out.
We back.
Go buy them tickets on GiGiLeFlair.com. This is episode 51. I'm Deontay Kyle. Who's behind the camera?
Big Ice Cupcat.
All right, man. We're going to catch y'all next time.